The Beethoven Ionesco recording was made at Mills College Concert Hall in Oakland, California. The hall, it seats about 550 people. It's not a particularly, at that time, it has been renovated since then. In 2009 it was renovated, but back when this recording was made in 1982 and 1983, the hall was a pretty warm-sounding hall, not real live and reverberant. I didn't measure the reverberation time back then, but it was very well suited for recording chamber music. The piano was positioned on the stage, not too far back from the edge of the stage. The stage rose up maybe 3 feet. This was the first recording, I believe, where the prototype Wilson Audio Tiny Tot was used as a monitor. Actually, it was used to play back takes to the musicians. And I think we were all really impressed by how well they filled that hall. We just positioned them in front, on the front edge of the stage, sitting on the, on the floor of the stage, and you could get back 15 to 20 rows in that hall and hear things quite nicely with it. We used the Revox A77, the modified Audio Research microphone preamplifier, and the Schoeps Omni microphones for this recording. The piano is this beautiful Hamburg Steinway D piano, rented from Pro Piano. David's violin, lovely Guarnerius. It was built in 1719 in Cremona, Italy. The perspective that I was looking for in this recording is as though the musicians are playing in your living room. And so you don't have the sense that there is a big concert hall in your living room. The hall is just big enough so that you don't have destructive reflections or anything like that from it, and the overall noise level is pretty low in that hall. It's not too far from a freeway though, and so occasionally you can hear some traffic noise, but not on the recording, only while you're making the recording. I love this album, particularly the Beethoven piece. It's interesting that when I heard them in concert before making the recording, I was more taken by the Ionesco, but that is such a showpiece. I remember I was sitting back in about the third row, and to create these colorful Romanian sounds with the violin, David Abel was playing in ways that I had not seen before with a violinist. But I have grown over the decades to adore and to treasure that Beethoven piece, probably even more than the Ionesco. The Ionesco is entertaining, it's colorful, and so forth, but the Beethoven is a timeless treasure. The Beethoven Opus 96 is a piece that has an almost celestial calmness and beauty and serenity to it. We describe it as being an Olympian piece musically. And it is, of course, one of the great sonatas for piano and violin in all of literature. The Ionesco is a showpiece, and I can recall going to a concert and hearing David and Julie perform, watching them perform several weeks before we did this recording. I had no familiarity with the Enescu, and I was amazed at watching David perform as he truly single-handedly shredded his bow, across the strings on this, alternating between light, feathery, airy touch and digging into it, and the way the lighting in the stage was, it backlit the dust and the little particles of bowstring that were floating in the air around him. It was one of those moments I wish that I had been in a position to photograph that. It's an exciting piece of music, and it reflects the unique color of the Romanian music. It doesn't sound like music from anywhere else in Europe. This Beethoven Enescu album truly is one of my all-time favorite albums, including those that I did not happen to record. And it was, I was notified that it had been a nominee for a Grammy Award. It didn't win, but being a nominee is good in the area of classical chamber music.